Good morning. It's Saturday the 27th or 8th of September, and we're still working on the greenhouse. I'm yelling because I don't know if you can hear me. We have the pressure washer working in the background. We got 2 bays, pressure washed, alcohol washed, completely sealed, 2 coats of sealer. I think we're just going to stick with 2 coats, given this is all going to be sheltered by the greenhouse covering when we finish it. I kind of let it bleed over into the 3rd bay so that when I power washed, I wouldn't be stripping. When I power washed the next bay, I wouldn't be stripping the sealant on the truss that the 2nd and 3rd bay share. So today, I'm going to finish the other half, the far half of the 3rd bay, because I already did the first half of it like 2 days ago. Yesterday I spent trying to figure out how to get up to all that stuff by setting the ladders, but there's all kinds of stuff that we don't really have another place to store, so it's really impeding my ability to set ladders safely so I don't fall off or I can reach stuff. I think I'm going to finish the other half of the 3rd bay, try to hit the 4th bay, and you know, maybe if we're lucky we get the 5th bay taken care of. So yeah, no, I'm sorry, no, I pressure washed the 3rd bay as well. Now I'm moving on to the 4th bay. I got half the 4th bay done, and then we got to do the 5th bay. So I'm going to try to get five bays power washed, alcohol sealed, and at least 1 coat of the sealant on it before we hit the winter, where, you know, it's going to be difficult to apply the sealant. I'd like to get 2 coats on. We'll see if that happens. But I had an epiphany yesterday. Day before that, I was getting ready to pressure wash. I put the tip on the pressure washer wand, squeezed the trigger. The damn thing launched, I don't know, probably 100 feet in the air, landed in the neighbor's yard. Who knows where? I don't know. It just disappeared. So I went to get a new tip for the pressure washer, and I saw this awesome extendable wand at Lowe's. It wasn't cheap, but I think it will make my life a lot easier, especially when there's a bunch of stuff sitting in the way where I need to set the ladders at. So I'll show you what it is. So this wand, set that tip on there, goes all the way back. It's got this crazy handle on it, and it's got this harness. Well, no, it's going to be kind of hard to. But basically, it sits in the harness. You kind of wedge yourself against it, and then it sticks up. Now this will extend anywhere from 6 feet, which it's at right now, all the way up to 18 feet. So technically, if I really wanted to, I could reach that top uppermost I-beam up there and still pressure wash it from down here on the ground. Now it does get a kind of little bit of flex and wobble in it when it's that long, but you know, as long as I'm taking it slow, I can still do an adequate job. But basically, I'm just trying to use this for the bottom 2 rails, bottom 2 cross members, and some of the bottom portions of the trusses. That all this stuff, all this brick and metal and stuff that we're saving, I guess, for some other purpose in the future, that stuff over there gets in the way when I'm trying to set ladders. You know, so it makes it really just kind of awkward and difficult and even unsafe when I got the ladder at such a weird angle. But that's what we're doing today. Just finishing up trying to finish the pressure washing. I know it's supposed to rain, so I probably won't get to alcohol washing or putting any sealant on today or tomorrow. But for now, we'll at least get a pressure wash, and then when you know, we get a couple of clear days, even if it's cold, as long as the water is completely evaporated off the steel, we'll get the sealant on. We get 2 coats of sealant. I think I'm going to shut her down for the year. As far as the steel goes, focus on the property that we bought, getting that cleared out, getting that ready, you know, and planned out for spring planting. Also, during the winter here, we can kind of focus on rebuilding all those gull wings there and figuring out how we want to rebuild them on the top here and what we want to build them out of. But I also got to pick up all the materials for all the rails, and I showed you in the previous video all of the folded steel and, well, I didn't show you the actual recycled plastic extruded wood, quote-unquote wood, that we're going to use for the blocking underneath the folded steel. But I did show you how we're going to rig up the framework that we're going to attach the actual greenhouse covering to. So that's what we'll focus on this winter as it gets colder, because obviously I'm not working with water when it's 32 degrees out or below, and probably not at 40 degrees, because I used to do that when I was working on towers, and it's not any fun whatsoever. Prefer not to do that. We can pick this up in the spring. We'll work on getting the framing throughout the winter. At least it's dry work, and as long as we bundle up real good, watch what we wear, we should be able to get this framework on this winter time, and then move on to continuing our sealing process and more framework on the rest of the greenhouse. Get the entire greenhouse sealed and framed out, and then you know, get that covering on, get it shipped here, get it on. Then we're looking good. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get to work here. But I just wanted to show you my new tool. Should help make life a little simpler. Gotta have 2 hands for this, so. Alright, hope you guys have a good weekend. I may be up on the property doing some chainsawing. Feel a little aggro, just want to get some stuff done. I don't know, for some reason, getting to the fall weather, really like doing some chainsawing. Talk to you later.